guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to be discussing one of the biggest things going on in the Fortnite community ever since Chapter 3 Season 2 began, and that is the removal of building as well as its permanent game mode addition, Zero Build. This has been one of the most risky things that Epic has done, but it appears to have worked out in their favour. The community response has been more positive than ever before introducing this mode, as it allows the players to play the way that they want to play without getting railed by some little Timmy who has been grinding creative for 12 hours a day since its introduction. And today, we're going to discuss why I wholeheartedly believe that Zero Build is the future of Fortnite. Let's get into it. To start things off, let's start by mentioning point number 1. Players don't feel as intimidated to either try the game out or come back to it. Many content creators have made their full-time returns to Fortnite with this mode's introduction, or have simply tried the game out a few times after quitting it. Courage JD, Tim the Tatman, Dr. Lupo, Ninja, even people that previously didn't like Fortnite too much or enjoy other Battle Royale games more, such as Apex Legends, have been giving the game a go because of the new tactical sprint and mantling features. It's clear that the community's response to the decision to make Zero Build a permanent mode alongside building has been astronomical. Chapter 3 has had more players than ever before playing Fortnite, with Chapter 3's launch being the most popular season launch to date, with the servers crashing for hours on end due to the sheer number of people trying to log in at once. So it's no surprise that adding a Zero Build mode that erases one of the game's biggest skill ceiling features would result in an incredibly positive response from the community, and given the fact that Epic decided to make the mode a permanent addition, it's clear that Epic sees this as well. Point number 2. Not unique, not a problem. People's number one excuse as to why building should always be in Fortnite and the Zero Build mode was a mistake is the fact that building is what made Fortnite unique, is what makes it stand out from the crowd and made it special. But Fortnite is at a point where it doesn't need building to stand out and be unique, because Epic already does so much more that other companies could only dream of. We had seasons such as Chapter 2, Season 4 and 5 that brought more iconic characters to the game than ever before, with the Marvel heroes and the Hunters. Epic does live events that other companies could only dream of recreating. We have creative mode with 2.0 on the horizon as well that no other game can or will ever truly be able to recreate the same way in the VR universe, allowing for infinite game mode possibilities, map creations, and fun with your friends. Fortnite has so many unique attributes that it doesn't need building to make itself stand out anymore. Back in 2017 and 2018, when the game had zero other modes outside of VR, yeah, I'd agree with you that building was necessary to keep the game unique and fresh in comparison to the other VR experiences out at the time. But with Epic doing so much that other companies could only dream of doing nowadays, Epic could easily remove building permanently if they wanted to, and the game would still thrive as one of the best Battle Royale experiences out there, with so many unique experiences to enjoy. Whether it be the live events, collaborations, or just the hype behind every new season launch. No company does it better than Epic. Number 3. Skill-based matchmaking. Coming from a skill-based matchmaking hater, never did I think I would ever be saying the words that I'm about to say to you guys. But with Zero Build, skill-based feels balanced. Because Epic doesn't take your aiming skills and building skills into account when tracking with skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based just assumes that you're just as good at building as you are aiming, and vice versa, when in reality, most people, including myself, are better at one and worse at the other. Skill-based doesn't take this into account, so when you remove building, skill-based feels so much more balanced and accurate in comparison, because it's not a matter of who can get carpal tunnel the fastest, it's a matter of pure aim and movement, which in comparison to building can only go so far. So it feels as if the skill ceiling is a lot lower, while retaining that consistent ability to improve. Number 4. Endgames are a lot more interesting, intense, and attention grabbing. The endgame of Fortnite has never been more intense. With Zero Build's, well, lack of building, the endgame of Fortnite has seen some of the most intense moments you can possibly imagine. I never thought that Epic could recreate that feeling of my first ever endgame experience, but Zero Build definitely does that, and brings back some of the same fears that I felt back in 2018 when I was trying to go for my first victory royale. You have to keep track of the enemy, you have to plan out your movement to ensure you're not vulnerable, you have to keep track of zone. There's so much to think about, and the pressure you feel in the endgame is like never before, and it truly makes for some of the most entertaining Fortnite gameplay, from both a player's perspective and a viewing experience. Number 5. Zero Build Tournaments. Epic has even started doing zero build tournaments, with the first one being an Icon Series tournament to unlock the set early. It's clear that Epic sees the potential behind competitive zero build, and I see it too. In fact, I think that would be so much more fun to not only play, but to watch in comparison to the absolute headache-inducing sweat fest that is current competitive Fortnite. Disagree as you please, but that's just a fact. Anyone that can find genuine enjoyment out of the absurd building that occurs in competitive Fortnite, fair play to you, because I cannot handle that. Either way, it's clear that Epic sees the potential behind zero build competitive and the future that it could have in the game. So I think it's safe to say that the idea behind zero build has been a complete success if we're already getting experimental tournaments with the mode in mind. Number 6. The community's overall positive response and the genius behind zero build. As stated back at number 1, countless creators, streamers, and in general players have returned to the game after quitting in Chapter 2, or simply because they couldn't keep up with the skill ceiling and weren't enjoying the game because of that. Not only that, but so many people that haven't played since 2017 or ever have been joining the game to experience zero build. It's clear that no matter what kind of player you are, there's something for you in Fortnite now. If you want to continue playing with building, you can do that. If you want to play zero build forever and never touch a core mode again, you can do that. If you want to have a balance of both, you can do that. There's a way to play for everyone now, and the pure genius behind zero build is astronomical. Epic knows that building, while it makes the game stand out, is one of the most intimidating factors of the game. They know the skill ceiling that building has is huge, and that it scares a lot of people off from either playing again or trying the game out. So making separate core modes for zero build while retaining the core modes that we know and love is pure genius on Epic's end, and they know it. Overall, zero build is a genius idea on Epic's end, and seeing it bring back so many iconic faces has put a smile on my face like never before. But let me know what you guys think. Do you also believe that zero build is the future of Fortnite, or aren't you a fan of it personally? Let me know in the comments down below, because I'll be reading every response that I get. But with that said, thank you guys for watching, I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, peace out.